Hey, what's up guys? For today's video, I wanted to go over some OCG deck lists from this past weekend. If you don't know, the new set, Burst Protocol, just came out in the OCG, and is actually seeing a decent amount of, play, I guess. So the first deck list we have is a YuGiOh deck list. So you see this guy is playing the new Ecclesia, which is actually kind of crazy that this card is just so splashable, even though it has a lock. And the new Ecclesia, obviously it's super flexible in what it can do. It actually is a one-card combo for this deck because going through the Magistus engine, which you see playing the Magistus cards because you can make a level 8 synchro. And this guy equips the Magistus from the extra deck. So having access to that is really cool. Being like a pseudo starter and a quote unquote extender in a sense, and just a really strong card in like a vacuum. So I mean, we're gonna see a lot of people playing the branded cards, whether it's the new Ecclesia monster or whether it's the Fallen and the Virtuous. I think those cards are really splashable. And yeah, and then obviously like Ketu was hit in the OCG, RIP, but that lost a bit of consistency. The Magistus and the Ecclesia are both one-card combos, if I'm not mistaken, so you have access to that, which is pretty cool for a bit more consistency, although obviously they're a bit worse than Ketu, but yeah. And then this is like a 3v3 tournament that happened. I just wanted to show the deck distribution for it. So out of 120 players, there were 30 YuGiOh, 22 Mitsurugi, 16 Maliss, 8 Odeon, and 7 branded, 6 Dragotail, 5 and 5 Exorcister, and then like 4 like K9, whatever, yada. The point of this is just to show that like even though like the new cards came out, and it's not just the case with this tournament. I think like YuGiOh and Mitsurugi and Maliss are still a good bit better than like the new, quote unquote newer decks. In the OCG they've had a ban list too, right? They Snatchy's semi-limited, you know. I mean, to be fair, they just have Mitsurugi cards, but no one over there plays Mitsurugi. It's just like pure Mitsu. Well, most people don't play Mitsurugi anyway. So I think like if we're gonna expect Burst Protocol to make a huge impact for us, I think we're gonna need a ban list. I think one way it might make an impact is people playing branded as an engine in some other decks, but not really branded as a pure deck. So it'll be interesting to see. Also, keep in mind the OCG still has like. They still have like Maliss, like basically full power. I mean, they have like Dormouse limited, but outside of that, it's basically full power. So yeah, that deck is crazy over there. Oh my god, it's actually just broken. And then I think like the quote unquote final distribution was like 8 YuGiOh, 6 Mitsu, 4 Maliss, and then you got K9 Cyber Dragon in there, X Sister, well a Cyber Dragon. I'm assuming it was K9. But yeah, and then the team that ended up winning it played 60 card branded, which I mean this is a pile. Oh my god. So I've seen a lot of people play this in the OCG, like the 60 card branded with the tier and stuff like that. He's playing the new cards, obviously. I mean it's cute. I'm not sure if my issue with branded is that I feel like it has a lot of moving pieces. It plays a lot of 1-ups. And yeah, the 1-ups can like help you combo. But if you draw too many of those 1-ups together, you get really bad hands, so it hurts the consistency of the deck. And I feel like people play too many of those cards. But whatever. And then Maliss, like 2 Maliss and as the final team, which I mean, like I said, this deck is basically a full power in the OCG, right? Like 1 Dormouse, sure, but we have triple Rabbit, we have triple Underground, we still have like Gold Sark, we have Splash Mage, we have Link Decoder, by the way. They have Link Decoder, which is actually crazy. It's like their Bisteals are just like giga broken. So yeah, I mean, Maliss is just like, oh my god, deck's really good. I mean, deck is crazy. What can I say? And yeah, the deck is crazy. Moving on, we have Fiendsmith YuGiOh. This doesn't really use stuff from Burst Protocol. Well, I mean, he's playing the Forbidden Crown, the new quick play spell. But I just want to show this because I've seen a bunch of people play Fiendsmith YuGiOh in the OCG recently, and I guess it was kind of a response to people playing Mitsu and stuff like that. You want like the Wave King to negate it. So you see here he's playing the Moon Sequence, Requiem, Wave King, Necroquip, and Lacrima, so a pretty big package. But he does kind of have the extra deck space. Also, what am I trying to say? You can combo. You should be able to combo pretty easily. So I think just Moon, like Fiendsmith should be getting you to your YuGiOh engine with the likes of Linkribo Gravity Controller and like Lacrima plays. So it's cool that it gets you to YuGiOh engine, so they're like more starters. Although the OCG, the Engraver and the Tract are both limited, so that's a bit like weird for that. How much non-engine is he playing? 5, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21? Oh, wow, that's a lot of non-engine. Fair enough. Moving on, this is another list I just wanted to show. It's pretty similar, to be honest, not going to cap. The extract is almost exactly the same, except he's playing Link Spider instead of... No, he's playing Link Rebo instead of... What is he playing instead of? I don't know what he's playing. The heck? SP? Oh, he's playing Link, SP instead of Link Rebo. But yeah. Moving on to another new deck list. This is going to be Sword Soul with the new Ecclesia monster. And you see, yes, you can play the Ecclesia and Sword Soul. You see, he's not playing Tenyis because it does kind of conflict with the Tenyis, the lock. But, you know, it doesn't really conflict with the Sword Soul cards. Obviously, like, Sword Soul, Shishao's level 8 Synchro. You can't really make the level 10s. But, like, the level 10 Sword Soul Synchros are kind of mid anyway. I'm not saying they're bad cards, but they're certainly not, like... It's fine to give up the making them turn 1 sometimes. And having access to the new Ecclesia is super nice. And this deck also plays the old Ecclesia there as well, so there's like more synergy. I'm not sure how I 100% feel about this. Like, I've seen people play this and they play like High Spirits. And High Spirits, it seems like a neg 1 in this deck, but I mean, I guess like you get to get value off sending an extra deck card, so maybe it's fine. I don't know. And then Double Trap seems like OD, I'm not gonna lie. Like, bro, I'm not trying to draw that card. And then moving on, we have a 40 card branded deck list with some of the new support. I mean, you see they still have Expulsion and the Gimmick Puppet in the OCG, so I don't, most people don't do that lock in the OCG, but I mean, some people will. 2 Aluber, I think Aluber might be semi in the OCG, I forget, I need to check, but yeah. 2 Aluber, 2 of the new Ecclesia, and the standard ratio you're gonna see is 2 Ecclesia, 1 Albaz, like 2 of the new one, because the new ones always treated as one with Albaz, so you cannot play 3 and 3. So and then you unfortunately are gonna want a copy of like regular Albaz for the effect of like fusion summon, but it's still cool. And then this is in the side deck, by the way, is like alt art thrust, I believe, or one of these cards. I don't freaking know. It's they're alt arts basically. Then we have a 51 card branded deck list. So this is probably more similar to what you're gonna see in the TCG, I think. Probably very very close. I'm not gonna lie. So I guess the Luber is not semi. It's at 3. I just dripped out. But yeah, it's pretty similar to what you're gonna see in the OCG. I mean, no Gimmick Puppet, obviously, but like, you know, you're gonna see like about 50 cards, the Triple Sarnier, Triple Albion, maybe not a double Retribution. He's also in Grass, which I'm not a big fan of, but I mean, I haven't really tested it, so maybe I'm wrong. It's funny, we see him playing Perfume Dancer. This is probably for Lunalight, because against Lunalight you can go Grand Gignal, send the Perfume Dancer, and if they put Liger in attack position, you can just kill it. So you can make his attack 0. So that's pretty cool. And then obviously, like, you can summon a guy through battle phase. So, like, just one pop, right Geki from them won't stop you from running over it. Playing 3 Fallen of the Virtuous. I mean, yeah, this card is very very strong. Another deck list I want to show is a Rescue Ace deck list with the new support. You might be like, or Vexen, where's the new support at? And I'm sorry guys, but those cards are ass, low-key. I mean, he's playing Link 4, and he's playing 1 as a level 3, but like, this is basically similar to like past Rescue Ace. You're just playing like Diable Star in the deck. So honestly, I don't think the new support is going to make a big deal for Rescue Ace. The level 3 really is just not great to draw. So I think Konami really dropped the ball there, so would not expect much. Then we have Exorcister, which I think this deck is actually really, really good, I'm not going to lie. I'm a big fan of the deck. I've been testing it a bit, and yeah, I would be on the lookout for it in the future. I think everyone have different ratios though. Like, see, this guy's playing 3 Stella, 1 Sophia, no Irene. I've seen other people play different ratios. I'm not sure which is correct yet. Right now I'm 1-1-1-1, but there might be a world where you just don't play Irene, which I could see, because Irene is not good to draw. I just wanted it to turn excess engine hands into like non-engine, but it might not be needed. So, and then obviously still playing Purge. I've seen some people be like, oh, you can't play Purge because the new XYZ is being a dark. That doesn't matter, bro. Like, going second, it's not really that relevant. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying you never want to summon it going second, but like, it's fine. Like, you can still play Predominance Purge. Like, and then 1 Returnia, 1 Vadis. You don't need more than 1, especially because the XYZ can reset from the Graveyard or Banish, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, and then this is I already showed this, and then this was a random Maliss list which I wanted to show, but it was like whatever. But anywho, that was it for today's video, looking into some OCG deck lists post burst protocol. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content, and take care. Peace.